You in no room for the week. Insinuate killing nobody. He got
Okay.
positive rap, and they didn't took what he said and went somewhere else with it. On top of that, Grant, bro, you really want to
I,
do this? Because the rest of your
I'm
team seem to
I
be on
have
another
I
accord. So you saying
I
his joke is positive? You good
no
with
no
that?
I didn't hear the joke.
Oh,
I
you didn't
just
hear
I
the
said
joke. So
I didn't
before you
hear.
talk, maybe you should hear the joke.
Okay, so no, what I want to do, and I have no reason to come up here. I have nothing to
But do
gain
you
from
want to hear
this.
the joke before you keep going any further?
No, I mean I've been told what the joke was, but look, dude, people have repeated something I said and taken it out of context. I've heard the thing, and by the way, this is not the first time I heard the joke about the guy having to go back through the jungle by himself.
Yeah, I know,
This,
Grant. You don't look like we don't
this,
tell them jokes where we from, bro.
okay, well, he did, and I'm sure he's
You know
regretting it
what,
right
Grant? I
now.
think after this, Grant, I've been kind of like on the thing about this because it's a few things about you that's not a joke. Few
Okay,
companies you fuck
well,
with that's tied directly to the KKK. Am I right?
yeah, well,
Am I right?
Wow.
you
Hold on,
definitely
now,
going
since
what
we're gonna talk about it, since you want to
you
come up here before listening
you're
to the
trash
content and wait, this
you're
real shit,
trashing your own
because I got a
conversation now.
platform like you do.
Yeah, you don't got a platform like I do, bro.
Oh, yes, I do.
Stop. Okay, well
Okay,
that's good.
Grant. So
Go
answer
use
the
it. Go use
question.
it. What I'm
While we
doing
on
right
the
now
stage
is
right
I'm
now,
using.
do you represent any companies that are tied to the KKK?
Why why are
That's
you
ridiculous.
shifting it?
Yes or
What?
no? Bam. Two men are
That's
talking
ridiculous.
respectfully.
I can't.
Sam, can you control that?
No, you're not
Yeah, no,
talking
no,
Grant,
yeah.
respectfully.
yes or
Let them
no?
two talk for real, for
And
real.
this
Yes
is
or no,
diminishing.
Grant?
This is
I got reach
diminishing.
like you got reach,
Hey,
brother.
hey,
It's
hey,
what
hey,
it
hey,
Okay.
is.
Beto, this is
Hold
what I
on,
meant. That
Yoshi.
whack is
Yes
only
or
Okay.
no,
So
Grant?
diminishing. He's
whack
only
whack. No,
deteriorating.
no. The
No, this
answer is
ain't
no.
deteriorating. This
The
real
answer is
shit.
no. The
Yep.
answer is
So you
no.
have
I've done
no
business.
companies tied to the KKK that you do business with, right?
Zero.
All right, Grant. I'm glad you
If
said
if
that. I'm gonna
if
mute
you
up.
know if you know one of them, bro, let me know who it is, okay?
I'm
Because
gonna
I will
let you
exit
know.
that
Everybody gonna know.
relationship
Don't worry
tomorrow.
about it.
You go ahead now. You're threatening two men on the app. So
That's
just keep
not a
it whack.
threat. That was
I've
a
had
question.
I've
Stop
I've had
playing the
nothing
white
but
boy shit. That was a
I've had nothing.
question from one
I've
man
had
to another.
to the room for the room
That was
for
a
the room.
question.
I came here as a white man with nothing to gain, nothing to lose. Yoshi, you're invited in my home anytime. You're invited to hang out with my 11-year-old, my 13-year-old anytime. I trust you explicitly. And I hope you guys don't keep running down this dumbass hole here. Thank you, Wack. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Yoshi.
Hey, thank you, Grant. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Hey,
Can I
Sam,
Yo,
it's
jump in?
four other people that represent that room. Why they don't bring them up?
yeah.
Well, Beto. In all fairness,
Who was in the room that want to
hold on,
come
hold
up?
on, Beto. Let me explain this.
Grant ain't the
I
only
would,
one represent that room.
Beto. You
Oh, you
invited
talking
me
about
here,
Nelson?
Nelson,
Beto.
some few other ones too.
Wait, Yoshi. You have an issue with Nelson coming up on this stage? Why?
No,
Not
no, no,
Yeah,
no, no, no. I don't.
okay,
But
okay. So come on,
what
man.
I'm saying is this: if anyone is to come up on the stage, prior to them, I would like anyone who was in the room the night that I said what I said to come up on the stage first. Because neither Wack, Nelson, Tazariak, none of them
Yo,
were
bro,
in the
don't do
room.
that. Don't do that. Come on, bro. Don't do that with me because Grant was not in the room and he came up.
Okay?
So
They came up here. He came up here he because he requested. I didn't ask him.
and
He asked me to
Nelson and
request.
Cap.
hold on. Nelson and Grant are like they like
Hold on. I
buddies.
didn't
Like
say. Hold on.
they
I did not say I didn't want Nelsie to come up. Hear me clearly. I said I
okay.
would like those
All
who
right,
were in the
Nelson,
room
raise your
to
hand.
come up. Okay, that's what I
Okay,
said.
I got you. All right, Nelson, if you
But I
are
did say I don't have any dialogue for Tazariak. I said that
no, yeah, you did
emphatically.
say that. You said that.
Okay. All right.
And because
Be
of our
clear.
agreements, like I said, okay, cool. Like is Nelson
I
here?
get it.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, because I don't see him.
Bring Jonathan up. Jonathan, they part of the room.
Can I
Is
get in there
Jonathan here?
real
Wack,
quick,
are they even
Sam,
here?
before everyone comes up on
We
stage
can
and
get them in here. Y'all know how
Then
to
get
ping
them
them.
in
They'll
here
All
and
right.
pull up.
then request them, Wack.
go ahead, Risa.
Hey, yo, Sam, I
What's
don't
his
know
last
what's up
name?
with your girl. She seemed to have a problem with me. I don't even know her. Like, I'm gonna talk to you,
Who?
Sam. I
Who?
don't know. She stay popping off at the mouth with me, bro. I don't
Who you
know
talking
what's
about?
up with her. Whatever shucks, whatever she is, bro. I don't know what her issue is with me, but
No,
she
Wack.
Oh,
All of it.
real, she
I
real
spammed
combative.
the
Like,
room the minute that you
I'm
asked
not
her.
talking to
You
you
know.
though. I ain't said nothing to you. And you coming at me
I don't
like you
know where
got an
you
issue.
I don't know where you get the audacity to say that someone's combative, and that's what you've been since you've been on the stage.
Man,
See,
shut up,
man, you lack
motherfucking molester. Be
self-reflection.
quiet. I
What am I
represent the
again? What am I
people.
again? What am I again?
I represent the people.
What am I again?
You heard what I said.
No, I
Man, I
didn't
don't
hear
care
what you
about
said.
your fake ass attorneys, man. That shit don't scare me. I'm a
What
nigga
did
with
I
some
say?
real money, boy. Go file
What did I
everything you
say?
gonna file and do what you gonna do.
What did you say? I didn't
You's
hear
a
you clearly.
disgrace to the people. You not a
I
Jew.
didn't hear it
Keep the
clearly.
Jew out your mouth,
I didn't hear you clearly.
right? Keep it out your mouth.
I didn't hear you
Let's
clearly.
keep it moving. I'm gonna ping Nelson in a minute.
I hear you
I
clearly.
bet. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Whack.
Sam.
Hey,
Whack.
can we
Holla
let
at them.
Risa speak
Yeah,
before
Reese
this
is
gets out of
somebody else
control?
that
Thank you.
you wanted up here. So go ahead and yeah, Whack. Get Nelson in here. Go ahead, Risa. Yeah, because
Can y'all hear
I
me
think it's fair that
clearly?
Nelson and Jonathan come up here and speak. That's for sure. Like go ahead, Risa.
Can you guys hear me clearly?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was definitely I was a part of the room yesterday with everything that happened with Yoshi. I don't know if y'all know, but there's a different side of Clubhouse. It's like biblical where everyone goes into depth about the Bible and scriptures, and we pull out concordances and stone edition Bibles. Like it gets really deep. And Yoshi is a part of that side of Clubhouse that I'm also a part of. Now, what I will say is Christina and Yoshi, the ones that was making those deplorable, disgusting jokes. Christina, I would 100% expect that from. She's pretty much she she has done nothing to show me that her personality is otherwise. Yoshi, on the other hand, I do feel has redeemable qualities. Now, Yoshi knows because me and Yoshi have been very good friends on and off the app for some time now. I know Yoshi personally, um, so I definitely know his personality and everything. What I will say is, I expressed to him my absolute disgust for the shit that he said. And I don't really curse and do too much like that, but that shit really, truly disgusted the fuck out of me, and I don't like shit like that. But what I will say is, if Yoshi, you are able to absolutely give 100% genuine apology, the people that's on the other side of Clubhouse that we be on, the biblical, I call it the biblical dark side. The people that are on the biblical dark side have a responsibility. So if you are able to humble yourself and be have humility and truly understand that those jokes really do affect people in a way that you don't understand because you may never have gone through it, but it's not a joke, and we can't normalize and joke about things like that because it becomes a part of everything being okay with talking about child molestation. We're already not serious enough about it in our community, so to joke about it just really minimizes the issue. But as long as we can get some sort of sincere apology, I think that we can all understand a way to come back from what was said. It may not be right away, and you may need to do some introspect, take some time off, whatever. But I don't think people are trying to be against you to be against you. And I will say to you, Yoshi, as someone that was super close to you as your friend, that if you're able to be, just be, have humility and really truly do some introspect and understand where people are coming from, we can 100% get past this. I feel like this has gone as far as it has because one, the people that were correcting you, you already have some sort of underlying issues with. So hearing correction from people that you debate with constantly, you're not going to take that very well. And you feel like they have ulterior motives. Fine, I'm okay with that. But Yoshi, as your friend, your really good friend, I really would like for you to just put that pride to the side and do what you need to do as a man, especially as a father. That's all I wanted to say.
Okay.
I appreciate that,
I'm
Risa. I
hearing.
appreciate that.
Yeah, and Yoshi, we're gonna get you just 1 second. My bad. I'm hearing Jeremy Grant, who is our Jewish brother. He wants to come up here and speak, but he's blocked.
Nah, Jeremy
Um.
Green. You talking about Jeremy Green?
Oh, okay. Green. Okay, Green.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I don't have that. I told you earlier. He's been nothing but antagonistic
He's a
since,
white guy like Grant.
I don't even know him. So, I'm not
He's
interested
a
in any
Jewish guy.
matters. A whack.
Oh,
I
I'm
mean,
moving down,
can you
Sam, because I have him
He's a
blocked because
Jewish
you
white
said
guy
very
Okay,
like
okay.
Grant.
racist things in a
whack?
different room.
Whack?
So
Can
I'm
you
Got you,
stop?
blocking
Reese.
you. But I'm
Can
Risa.
you stop interrupting?
Got you. Um,
Hey, bro, stop talking to me, bro. Like you got that with me. You
Stop
don't. If you
interrupting.
gonna talk to me, talk to me. Talking at me,
Stop
don't. I don't. That
interrupting.
shit don't work with me, bro.
Stop interrupting.
You the boy,
and
not me, boy. You the
any
Stop
boy,
word from
not
interrupting.
me.
Nelson?
Stop interrupting.
Y'all pick Nelson and
Because
the other
we
dude.
want to hear if there's room for redemption on the Million
You know, they
Marathon.
spoke last night. They said absolutely he out of here. That's why I'm tripping. Grant was like, that shit was crazy. It was like four of them. They
What?
top mods in there. Like they
Wack,
came
was
to the
Grant in
room.
that room? Was Grant in that room?
No.
Nah, he wasn't. They we told him to ping Grant. He wasn't in the room. He claimed he ain't never even heard the
But
recording to say the
who's
shit
the
he
boss
said.
over there, Wack?
Shit, I thought it
Is
was Nelson. I thought it was Nelson.
I do
Nelson came in there and heard it and went crazy.
who has
Nelson
the
lost his mind when he heard it. We got the content.
Oh, Beto,
Wack?
Beto,
You really think
Beto,
Nelson could make that call over Grant?
Beto, Beto.
Hey,
Yo,
you know,
let me ask my question.
Okay.
you know,
What you think, Wack?
I mean, it was Nelson and four others. If four people standing together and they saying that Grant can just come and tell all them brothers, fuck what you talking about, this what it is, then shit, maybe, they need to go do something different. Cause, I follow Nelson. I don't know nothing about the other shit. They on our side of the clubhouse, bro. Grant is in their room. That's what I see that. We ain't on their side of the clubhouse. It's on our side of the clubhouse. Positive room on our side of the clubhouse. A brother run the room. It's a couple other brothers that moderate. I know Grant be in there, but uh, I don't think Grant is running all them brothers, them top 4 or 5 mods. And Nelson, they all came to the room and lost their mind when they heard it. Absolutely said they was done. So I'm tripping on this Grant, but it's gonna be real curious to see.
Yeah, we gonna see.
Sam, I
Yoshi,
just
Yoshi, you heard what Risa said. Please, whatever you want to say, you got the floor, Yoshi.
Oh, I was about to say something else, but in response to what Risa said, Risa, my response is sincere. It's not what people want to hear, and I understand that, but it is sincere. Anything other than that would be insincere, and so that may disappoint people. Beyond me saying that I understand that people was hurt by it, that I had no intentions of disrespecting anyone, especially those who were in the room at the time that it was said. And how can I word this? It's a regret that it was taken beyond that room and that other people had to hear it, especially those who have experiences that that my joke would have triggered or raised up those emotions associated with those experiences. So that was never my intentions. And in retrospect, if I had to do it again, I wouldn't do it. But on this platform, in front of people who had nothing to do with it, I don't make apologies into the air. I don't say things such as, if my words hurt anyone. I make apologies to the people who were directly involved, one on one, intimately. I did that with four of the people that I knew, well, I think five, but I'm certain for four that were in the room. We handled that personally, and they accepted my apology. But I didn't bring this to the public forum to this degree. That was something that happened in that room, which, if I'm remembering correctly, the clips weren't even on. So the person who introduced this to the broader audience, for whatever reason, this is where it is. And so my regret and what I express is sincere. Anything beyond that would be insincere. And I hope you understand that. Because no, I don't support molestation, child abuse, pedophilia, nothing of the similar. It was a joke. And if people want to take it beyond that, then those who don't know me, then I'm not much concerned about that anyway. They're going to think what they want to think. And those who know me, then they know that it's all it was a joke. And I can receive from you and others who know me that, hey, you disagree, it was in bad taste, and you say I shouldn't have said it, and I take your words for value. But people attacking me, calling me out my name, I'm not much concerned about them. I'm not.
But
Plain and
Yoshi,
simple.
that's my point. I really
Hmm.
don't want you to be blinded by like it's the same thing. If y'all know, if y'all on that side of Clubhouse, that happened with that white girl Catherine that was saying all those racist remarks, and because it was like Captain Tazariak and everyone else kind of leading the pack, and even though it wasn't stated that they were leading, it looked like they're leading the pack on this. And because so many people have so many issues with Captain Tazariak, it's like, no, we're gonna rebel against it, even if it goes against being against a racist white woman. And that's what I don't like. I don't want it to be a pride and ego thing to where we're not focusing on the issue at hand. We're focusing on who the message is coming from rather than what the message is. So Yoshi, you're my guy. You know what I mean? Like literally my best friend. So I just truly want you to understand that those of us that have been around you and know you, like as much as you feel like you don't need to apologize to people, it just like when we got into it before Yoshi, we've had our arguments and we've stopped talking for periods of time. Like these are things that are serious and need to be taken serious without any pride and any ego. And if you feel like, and this is my last plea here, if you feel like that you only need to apologize to the people that was in those rooms, just look at this as the community coming together to push back against things that are wrong and need to stop happening. This is a very harsh stance against things that we need to have harsh stances about. And this is just one of those instances. And I truly need you to just understand that's what this is. It's not a Yoshi attack. It's more so an attack on this rhetoric that goes on and making jokes about pedophilia and child molestation, things that are not funny. And of course, you're not the only person that does this. Of course, you're not. But that's not the point. And I don't want you to think it's personal. It's more so about changing the whole trajectory of how we look at certain things. I don't want us to look at these things in the future as a joke because it's not a joke and it's not funny. And I didn't think anything was funny about that recording. And like I said, Christina, we can cancel in a heartbeat. In my opinion, she doesn't have any redeemable qualities. But Yoshi, you know better than this. And I just truly, truly want you to put everything to the side and just take, if even if you don't take it from anyone else, me as someone that has been very close to you, just take it from me, please.
Christina apologized, though. Risa, she came back and
Christina
apologized.
apologized after she was under fire, but she lied the whole time about what happened in that room. I have clips. She said, "Oh, I didn't even know R. Kelly had anything to do with kids, and I didn't know Jeffrey Epstein had anything to do with
Are you
kids. I
saying
don't watch
after the
the
fact?
news."
Okay, I didn't hear that. Gotcha.
Yeah, she was on bullshit. Like, nah. But Yoshi actually like has redeemable qualities. And
Um,
I don't think we need to completely 100% cancel over this, but I will say if you're not willing to apologize, it definitely speaks to your character.
let me and this is one thing that I want to say. In the spirit of Beto West. What is an apology to people, right? It's I'm sorry, I apologize. Is that what people want to hear? Or if somebody say I take accountability, is that also an apology? If somebody say, yo, if I had an opportunity, I wouldn't do that again, is that also an apology? If somebody say, yo, what I said, it's like I don't stand on that, you know? Is that an apology, or do people just want to hear those
And
words, I'm
apologies
sorry?
all inclusive. So you need to have accountability, and all ego and pride needs to be to the side.
But
And
Risa,
it
he
needs to
said
be
everything, but
understood.
Risa, he has said everything, but I'm sorry. He's
Exactly. It's
so,
included,
and
No,
but
that's
he
not
why I asked.
it's
no, he
included
just
but not
saying he ain't
limited
even
to.
talking to nobody but the 20 people in there. So the rest of us that had to hear this, there's been a lot of people heard this saying we did about 3, 4 thousand yesterday.
Yeah.
No, I
You
believe
know what I'm saying?
apologies are all inclusive. Like you need to have accountability. You need to understand what you did wrong. You need to make changes. And you need to also say, I'm sorry. You can't do one or the other or pick two out of the three or out of the four. It needs to be all inclusive and your heart needs to be in it. So I just really would love to see that from Yoshi. He may not receive it right now because he's super defensive, which is super upsetting to me. And if y'all let Cap up here, I know y'all don't y'all not trying to let Cap up here. But me and Cap are cool too. One thing Cap will tell you, I'm very consistent around the board, and I do not have respecter of persons. So this isn't coming from a biased place because I know Yoshi well. This is literally coming from, if we're gonna do this whole cancel culture thing, I'm for it, but we can't pick and choose when we're doing cancel culture, and then we got to make sure we stand on 100 with it. So I don't know if y'all want to bring Cap up here.
Um, I'm gonna
Nah, he ducking Cap for some reason.
yeah. When he get off the
Yoshi
phone, I'm gonna ask
ducking
him
the shit
again.
out of Cap, and Cap should be here because Cap the one press play for us. So you know,
Yeah, and I got the clip. I actually, because there's people that's asking, and I'm gonna ask him too, like, when you get off the phone. But there's people that's asking to hear the clip again. Trigger warning. All right. These comments, they're about kids, and if you don't want to hear it, you can leave the room or close your ears or walk away from your phone. Um, Also, I just want you guys to know, it's you know, like I said, it's a lot that was said, and some people say it's dark humor, some people say it's you know a punishable offense and he should be canceled, and that's why we hosting this room. So up top you see the Ground Voices Discord. People are voting if they want to give him grace or if they want to cancel him. And it's all been based on how transparent he's been on how he feels about what he said. So I'm gonna play the clip again, and then I'm gonna allow him to speak once again to the new people, okay, after I play the clip, and then y'all can vote in the Discord as we go. What's that sound, Yoshi? That's you? That's children having fun. Yeah, that's children having fun. Oh, okay. I thought that was like R. Kelly's harem or something. Hey, Yoshi, play. Christina. No, I'm joking. I didn't know where the sounds was coming from for real. No, that's my neighbor. You are wrong for that. He gonna say no, but it would be Jewish, so it would be Jeffrey Epstein's. Now, you feel me? boy said we get islands over here. Man, that's some fucking kosher predator. Yeah, kosher predator. Hey, R. Kelly was doing broke boy stuff. He needed an island. Yeah, that's right. R. Kelly was local. The children he molested was on Section 8. Epstein's. These my children were upper middle class. he said that's how you know black people ain't the chosen people, man. I got a whole island. This nigga got 2 houses. I got a whole island. I got my own jurisdiction to molest kids. I got big dragons flying them in. Worldwide. That's right. I got Jeff Epstein. I got Prince Andrew. I got Alan Dershowitz. My lawyer. I had my lawyer over here. R. Kelly, if y'all niggas laughing at fucking QB molested, nah, man, it's dark comedy. Like, I'm gonna give y'all a joke. Dark comedy. Look, hey, Christina, have you heard this joke? So, this young boy and this man was walking into the woods in the middle of the night. The young boy said, "Mister, I'm scared. It's dark." And the man said, "Well, how you think I feel? I gotta go back alone." All right. So that's the clip. Yoshi, I know you are on trial. There's new people um that are that have never heard you respond to the clip of what you said. So to the new people, what do you say to them?
Let me get my microphone together.
Bet.
This is. Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, we can hear you clearly.
Okay. So it was a joke, an exchange, a bantering
You're in the
exchange between
matrix,
Chris.
Yoshi.
What about now?
Good.
nah, I hear him clear.
Yeah, he's clear.
Okay. It was a bantering exchange between Christina and I told a joke afterward. Um, I didn't think it would go further than that. Um, in retrospect, when I think about how those who I've spoken to who was in the room told me how, it affected them, what they thought about it, then I realized that I didn't take pause and give that consideration, that I may be in a room with people who would not get my humor in that moment. So, as I told you before, early in the room, if I had to be in that moment again, with 2020 hindsight, I wouldn't have told that joke with that audience. And so I expressed to them how I felt that was between um, me and those that was in the room. I spoke to them, and I told you how I express how I'm empathetic towards those who've had to hear this clip, who knows how many times now, of what it may have triggered in them. That's not something I would have wanted, even if they were in the room, and it's definitely not something that I want for it to be taken outside of that room and just spread over social media and so forth. It's blown out of proportion, it's taken out of context. And so I have that regret about that. I should have been more introspective and been more prudent in my decision. So that's what I say in response to that. I take the full blunt of that. It doesn't matter if Christina made that reference. I followed it through because I understood the reference. I understood the contrast between R. Kelly and Jeffrey Epstein, and in my mind, how it had relations or relevance in my mind to what's going on today between the quote unquote Jewish community who are in control of industry and black entertainers, or whether it's music or sports, who some perceive are being made to apologize and being canceled for their expression. So when I was making that contrast, that's where I was coming from, and how society perceives things and the differences, but yet the similarities. And so, as I said, I'm no different from any other human being who we can find humor in trauma. Why do we do that? How? Maybe it's a coping mechanism, a survival mechanism. I don't know, but we do it. And so those who don't want to see it in the context and make it something other than that, I can't control that. I can only control what I think, what I feel, and what I do and what I say. What someone else does, that's on them. How they take it, that's on them. And that's my position on it.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right, y'all can hear me now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and Grant them say somebody got them blocked and all that shit. So we know what time it is, but let's just keep moving, bro.
um, yeah. Yo, who up here? There's nobody up here that's gonna have Grant blocked, right? Because
I mean,
it's for
not
sure.
Grant, but the other dudes, fucking the other dudes we paying for the room, but
Oh, yo. Okay,
I'm
Who,
pretty
okay.
sure motherfuckers heard what they
who,
stance was
who,
last night. It
who,
don't take
who,
a
hold
rocket
on, hold
scientist for that.
on.
Yo, do
Who's
you have Rodney blocked?
Yeah, they saying Rodney's blocked.
hold on,
Um,
hold on. I do, hold on. Let me see
yeah,
if
they
I have
saying they
Rodney.
blocked.
Let me see if I have Rodney blocked.
Saying number six people up here.
Because, man, can you please exercise some self control while I check to see if I have him blocked? Thank you. So let me see if I have him blocked. Hold on.
In the meantime, if y'all go in the Discord in the chat that says Yoshi's poll, y'all can vote. If you know, that's up to y'all. Y'all want him canceled? Y'all want to grant him grace? Um, you know, Wack is on his neck, but Grant got his back. Grant is saying he's gonna leave his 11-year-old kid with Yoshi because he's and Grant text Grant messaged me in the back channel because Grant said in the back channel that he's known Yoshi for 2 years and he trusts the dude. That's what
Grant
Grant's telling me.
Scientology too, bro. That's some other
Who?
shit.
Grant Cardone? Grant Cardone?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He
Didn't
was
I
up
just
here.
fucking ask Yoshi if he was a somebody or does he know him off this
Okay,
app?
wait, makeup. You know Yoshi used to be, excuse me, Yoshi was a main mod in Million Marathon for a long time, and he's built up a following because every room he goes into, he typically adds value and he gets modded. So that's where his numbers come from.
Okay, yeah.
And
I asked that. I heard him speak the other night in the room that you had, Chucks, and
yeah,
I loved what he had to offer surrounding the topic that we were talking about. Because it was an intellectual conversation. So okay, so that makes more sense to me.
yeah, he's what
Grant
we call
Scientology
Clubhouse.
anyway. He on some other shit or whatever. I'm gonna deal with him. I got that. I'll let you know, Sam, when I'm ready for that.
Hey,
Yeah.
I've been had that.
hey,
I've been had that info.
hey, Beto,
Yo.
I do not have Rodney blocked. Tell him he can message me. I do not have him blocked. I
Well, you
looked
know
at
I
it.
stay blocking people, so let me go down.
Yeah. And I'm Beto West. I don't block nobody.
Well, the thing is, I was asked that earlier, and I told them no, I don't have him blocked. He can message me if he wants. I don't have him blocked. Let me see if he messaged me. No, he hasn't. No, I don't. No, I don't have him blocked.
Hold on.
I will say this, Sam. He talking a little better than he was talking before. I don't know. Maybe he was just kind of on some ego shit, cocky shit. But that's really what was rubbing me wrong. You know,
No,
I ain't
I
know him
wasn't.
personally. I
I
didn't have
wasn't
nothing
on
against the
any
brother, but
ego,
like
Ethan.
just
I
to
wasn't
like.
on any ego. I wasn't on any
I
ego.
don't know what it
I'm
was. It was just
consistent.
kind of like,
I'm consistent in my disposition. Okay, there's no ego. There's no me switching up under no pressure. I'm always consistent of who I am. Plain and simple. Now, maybe you're just listening a little bit closely through a different spectrum. Maybe that's it. But I'm not saying anything differently.
man, you win, brother. You cocky as mother. Dude, cocky as fuck, bro. Hey, bro, man, before the fall come to pride, bro. All right, man. All right, damn. But 1 minute you like on the right track, then the next minute you just like go the other way. But all right,
Hey,
man.
hey, yo, Wack, can he be nervous and not even, know that he
I
is
don't
nervous?
know. Do you hear what I'm hearing, Sam? 1 minute is boom, and then he be like, fuck that. Like, it's like, God damn, I was really trying to come in and say, you know what? He's talking a little different, you know what I mean? Nah, no, I'm not. This. All right, bro, you win.
You know, I feel like he's under a lot of pressure, and he feels like he has to toughen up to the people, to you, to whoever is challenging
It's
him.
nothing to toughen up to, bro. When you fuck up, bro. You know, we all fuck up.
No,
We
no,
all fuck up.
no, Beto, no, Beto.
I fucked up millions of times, bro.
Beto.
Oh, makeup
I'm
is gonna
not,
be right.
I'm not hardening my heart. I'm not stiffening my neck. I'm not nervous. um, when I think of things and articulate what I'm thinking and feeling, I have to be very genuine with myself first and authentic. And so as I assess the situation, I expressed it as I perceive it. And when I say that Rodney should have came to me first, and this would not be an issue, I mean that. And my words that I express at all times are sincere, whether a person agrees with them or disagrees with them. And when I said I told a joke, that's what it was. I don't support no molestation or anything of that nature, pedophilia, nothing of that nature. I feel quite ridiculous of having to say it, but I will say it because it's relevant to the situation. It was a joke. I understand people was offended. I'm not dismissing them, but I think if people just step back and evaluate it, it was best that I deal with the people who were there. This is blown out of proportion. We see this happen all the time in our society right before our eyes. And oftentimes we say, why they making a big deal? Why they pulling up something that had nothing to do with it, anyone else? So it's not like I don't want to deal with the issue or be held accountable by those who actually have the issue who was there. That's not it. It's just that I recognize the theatrics when I see the theatrics. And so you offer me this platform to share my perspective. I appreciate you. But last night I was not going onto. I went, well, I actually went into the room initially, but when I saw and heard what was transpiring, I took my leave. So it's not pride. It's just the way I'm going to respond to a situation when I understand it for what it is. That's it.
In other words, I wasn't willing to face the people last night for the fuckboy shit I said in layman terms. There we go.
Hey, Wack, I
Wow.
don't need you. I don't
And
need you to
Rodney,
paraphrase or speak for me. Rodney is in the room. He has his hand raised.
he's in the.
He's
Oh,
been
okay.
talking.
Rodney's here. All right, Rodney. Yeah, yeah. You the guy everybody's been like saying you was blocked or whatever. How you spell his name?
Yeah, I'm looking for his hand raised. Is his name
Oh
Rodney
yeah.
on here?
Please help me out. And in the meantime, make sure y'all click the link up top. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. I know a lot of y'all be asking, what is Ground Voices? Who runs Ground Voices? What's going on with Ground Voices? When you watch that video, it's going to give you all the context that you need about our platform and what we provide to social audio. So appreciate everybody. Make sure y'all subscribe, y'all share it, watch that video. Later on tonight after this room, or you can watch it now if you want to leave this room. Do your thing, but subscribe. Fuck with us. Rodney, makeup. Do you see anybody called Rodney in the audience?
Well, I typed the name in because I couldn't see it in the people whose hands are raised. Can you tell me what his name is on here so I can type it in and bring him up, please?
His name is Rodney.
Yeah, there's like six Rodneys in here. So which one is he?
Oh,
Because
what's his last name, guys?
none of them have their no Rodneys have their hand raised. I had to type the name in.
Ladies,
Oh,
ladies.
Sam,
Is it
Sam,
Rodney
I'm gonna
Henderson?
send you his profile. One sec.
What? But you know his last name?
Is it
No, I
Rod?
don't. I
Is it
just I saw his profile here. What is this?
is it Rodney Henderson?
One sec, makeup. Yeah, it is
Okay, no
Henderson.
problem. Give me 1 second, Robert. I'm about to send you an invite up here.
And if you want to join the Discord, just go to Instagram, Ground Voices IG. Okay, that's the name, Ground Voices IG, and click the link in the bio, and you can join the Discord. Okay. Um, Let me go see what the Ground Voices Discord people are saying. Ground Voices people, how do y'all feel about everything that's going on right now in the chat? Please let me know, chat. Talk to me, man. Because this is a heavy room. All right, I see somebody said cancel his ass. Somebody said we stand with Yoshi. Who's we, nigga? You one person saying that shit. Say it for yourself.
Rodney on stage, brother.